Hello, knowledge seekers. In this episode of 20-Minute Books, we delve into Don't Take Yes for an Answer by Steve Herz. Published in 2020, this enlightening read explores the pivotal differences between individuals who soar in their careers and those who seem anchored in place despite their potential. Hertz argues that the secret to transcending professional plateaus lies not in the complacency often bred by consistent affirmation, but in the relentless pursuit of self-improvement. By honing three crucial communication skills, readers are empowered to achieve beyond what they thought possible, irrespective of their chosen industry. Steve Herz, the author, brings a wealth of experience as a talent agent, career advisor, and president of the Montag Group, a consultancy dedicated to aiding professionals in continuous growth. His background is rich with success, having represented over 200 television and radio personalities before his current role, offering a unique insight into the dynamics of professional advancement. Don't Take Yes for an Answer is an essential read for ambitious employees eyeing that next promotion, underdogs longing for their big break, and aspiring advocates who wish to galvanize others with their words and actions. Hertz's book stands as a compelling testament to the power of self-improvement and effective communication in climbing the ladder of success. Join us as we unpack the wisdom contained in these pages and perhaps inspire your own journey towards achieving your full potential. Don't take yes for an answer. Using authority, warmth, and energy to get exceptional results. Introduction. Unlock your potential beyond the ordinary. Achieve professional excellence. Ever felt stuck in a rut while others speed past towards promotions and dream jobs, leaving you wondering what they have that you don't? It could be perplexing, especially when feedback from your boss seems positive, leaving no room for self-doubt about your capabilities and performance. But there might be a trio of key tools lacking from your professional toolkit, tools that could elevate you from the crowd, polishing your leadership qualities, and enhancing your ability to communicate and build trust effectively. This narrative journey unfolds secrets to embodying these pivotal tools, tools that transform your approach, allowing you to showcase your potential and ideas compellingly. Ready to break free from mediocrity and soar towards your professional zenith? Let's delve into insights that unravel the double-edged sword of constant praise and why it might be holding you back. Lessons from the classic hit Stairway to Heaven on mastering the art of influence, a magic component that, once harnessed, boosts your confidence and naturally attracts others to you. Embrace this transformative journey and watch as you scale new professional heights, leaving the realm of the ordinary far behind. Part 1. Mastering the art of first impressions overpowers technical expertise. Imagine three distinctive figures: Lucille Ball, with her vivid red hair illuminating the screen; Ralph Lauren, a name synonymous with fashion excellence; and King George VI, overcoming his stutter to address his nation in times of war. What threads these memorable personalities together? They all recognized and courageously tackled barriers blocking their paths to success, transforming their public personas to leave a lasting impact. This introduces us to a pivotal revelation. The impression you carve in the minds of others often overshadows your technical knowledge or skills. Let's dissect this further. The obstacle impeding your career advancement might not be as conspicuous as a challenging surname or a physical feature you can alter. Sometimes it's more about the vibes you emit or the aura you carry. You might possess the perfect resume, education, credentials, network, but still find yourself stuck, watching promotions pass you by. If this strikes a chord, consider this. Your professional stagnation might not stem from a lack of technical prowess, but rather from the impression you're making on those around you. Enlightening research from the Carnegie Foundation has underscored an astonishing fact. A whopping 85% of your success hinges not on your technical skills, but on your ability to connect and resonate with others. It doesn't matter how brilliant your ideas are. If you project timidity, aggression, or disinterest, you're unlikely to be recognized as the charismatic leader who can rally and inspire a team. Similarly, your groundbreaking ideas might never see the light of day if you can't communicate them effectively, akin to making a pivotal presentation with an unnoticed piece of spinach lodged between your teeth, stealing away all the attention. However, there's a silver lining. Cultivating skills to morph you into an engaging and memorable presence is entirely achievable through mastering the AWE strategy, which stands for authority, warmth, and energy. This powerful combination equips you with the tools to make people sit up and notice, ensuring you emanate an authentic and compelling first impression. As we journey through the elements of AE, it's time for some introspection, a moment to confront the mirror and ask, what impression do I wish to leave in my professional voyage? Part 2. Navigating the Silence. The Challenge of Feedback in Modern Workplaces. Imagine Ina, a senior executive whose prowess in making pivotal investment decisions was overshadowed by her lackluster presentation skills. Despite her technical acumen and dedication, her ability to persuade and inspire confidence through communication was lacking, jeopardizing multi-million-dollar judgments. When external help was sought to enhance her skills, Ina's engagement was minimal. Without prior, honest feedback about her need for improvement, she couldn't grasp the critical nature of this coaching to her career progression. This gap in communication ultimately led to her downfall, marking a personal and professional tragedy born from a lack of constructive critique. This highlights a stark reality. Western culture, particularly, harbors a deep-seated aversion to feedback. The reluctance to provide or accept constructive criticism stems from a collective assumption that our psyches are too fragile to handle rejection or critique. This mindset, particularly prevalent in the United States, can be traced back to the self-esteem movement of the late 20th century. Here, the noble pursuit of bolstering self-worth inadvertently twisted the notion of excellence, fostering an environment where praise is expected rather than earned. The story of Ina illustrates how this ethos makes it challenging for individuals to identify and rectify areas needing improvement, critical for career advancement. From a young age, this cycle of unearned praise begins, with accolades awarded for mere participation. This ethos permeates educational institutions, where standards are often diluted to ensure funding through high graduation rates, leaving students ill-prepared to gauge their true capabilities or build resilience. The corporate world mirrors this sentiment, where a dread of litigation or allegations of bias leads to a sanitized environment. Terminology around employment termination is softened, and potentially transformative feedback is withheld, especially from women and minorities, out of fear rather than fairness. To transcend mediocrity, a radical shift in approach is needed. Recognize that honest, direct feedback on performance is a rarity. Dispel the illusion of innate brilliance and actively seek out constructive criticism from peers you respect. Most crucially, approach this feedback with openness and a willingness to evolve. This journey towards self-improvement is paved with the stones of direct questions and the courage to face, accept, and act upon the answers received. Part 3. Amplify your influence, harnessing the power of your voice. Throughout history, the echoes of influential leaders using their voices to inspire change are undeniable. Winston Churchill galvanized a nation during its darkest hours, while Mahatma Gandhi's serene resolve championed India's path to independence. Then there's Martin Luther King Jr., whose I Have a Dream speech continues to motivate the quest for equality. Despite their diverse approaches, these leaders share an unshakable belief in their causes, which they communicated with unparalleled clarity and confidence, winning trust and swaying hearts and minds. The essence of their impact lies in a simple truth. Your voice is a formidable instrument of authority. Leveraging authority, the first prong of the AWE strategy, is pivotal in establishing yourself as an inspirational figure. someone whom others look up to and are eager to follow. Achieving this begins with mastering the nuances of your vocal delivery. The significance of your voice extends beyond the realms of politics and activism. It is equally crucial when presenting ideas in the boardroom or advocating for community initiatives. Without conveying conviction, your words are likely to fall on deaf ears, unable to persuade or inspire action. So, how can you refine your voice to exude authority and foster engagement? Begin with pitch. Despite seeming superficial, society harbors a bias towards lower-pitched voices, associating them with maturity and wisdom. This is not just a challenge for women. Men, too, are judged by this standard, as research from Duke University shows, revealing a correlation between lower voices, higher earnings, and leadership roles among males. Next, consider pacing. In your eagerness to convince, you may succumb to the temptation of speaking rapidly. However, authority resides in clarity and precision. Embrace the power of succinct, declarative statements, and don't shy away from pauses. These silences, far from being awkward, underscore your thoughtfulness and enhance your gravitas. Moreover, steer clear of filler words like like, and you know. Such verbal tics undermine your message, projecting uncertainty instead of expertise. Lastly, volume and modulation play critical roles. Loudness does not equate to authority. Instead of raising your voice, focus on clear articulation and maintaining a consistent volume throughout your speech. Avoid monotonous delivery. A dynamic tone keeps your audience engaged and awake, ensuring your message not only resonates but lingers. By consciously refining these aspects of your vocal delivery, you transform your voice into a powerful tool of influence, capable of leading, inspiring, and effecting change. Part 4. Elevating your impact. The power of presence in commanding authority. Steve Jobs, a visionary who famously resurrected Apple from the brink of bankruptcy, is remembered not just for his innovative contributions, but also for his unmistakable presence. Sporting his iconic black turtleneck jeans and sneakers, Jobs crafted an image that resonated deeply with the tech community, making the monumental seem accessible. However, the essence of his authoritative aura was not confined to his attire. Jobs' every step and stance radiated confidence and leadership, making his presence a cornerstone of his influence. This teaches us a critical lesson. To radiate authority, it's essential to cultivate your presence. Presence is the atmosphere you create around yourself, the vibe you send out that instinctively influences others. This aura must be in harmony with the expectations and needs of your audience and your objectives. Otherwise, its impact will falter. Consider the imposing figure of a nightclub bouncer, whose very posture demands respect and order. This form of authority, however, isn't suited to every scenario. Take, for example, Clarissa Ward, CNN's chief international correspondent, who demonstrates another facet of authority. Her approach is one of nuance and restraint, fostering an environment where even the most wary can open up. Ward's controlled, respectful demeanor allows her to navigate conversations with challenging subjects, demonstrating that authority need not be aggressive to be effective. True authority stems from the confidence to engage without overtly dominating, fostering a sense of equality rather than hierarchy. It's about establishing a mutual respect, setting the stage for open and meaningful communication. This dynamic does more than just facilitate dialogue, it builds trust. To embody this kind of authority, one must understand the power of restraint. Asserting your position too aggressively can come across as desperate or insecure. Instead, present your ideas with clarity and conviction, then step back. Allow your audience the space to process and form their own judgments. This approach not only bolsters your authority, but also empowers your audience, whether you're making a case in a job interview or presenting a campaign to potential clients. In essence, cultivating a commanding presence is about more than just how you dress or speak. It's about how you carry yourself and engage with others, creating an aura of confidence and respect that inspires and influences. Part 5. The integral role of warmth in leadership. Picture a young talent agent eager to make his mark in the competitive world of news journalism. When an ambitious newscaster walked through his door, he saw it as the perfect opportunity to expand his budding empire. Eager to impress, he regaled her with tales of his exploits, hoping to prove his prowess. However, his efforts fell flat. His colleagues' forewarning came to fruition. They never heard from the newscaster again. The agent had showcased his authority, no doubt, but he failed in an essential aspect. He didn't connect on a human level. He lacked warmth. This experience teaches us a vital lesson. Authority is hollow without warmth. Warmth takes center stage as the second essential tool in the Aoi arsenal. It's the glue that binds, allowing for the creation of genuine, meaningful connections. Without the sincerity that warmth brings, authority can easily be dismissed, leaving relationships cold and distant. Warmth is more than just a pleasant demeanor. It's the bridge to understanding and trust, the bedrock of all human interactions. In the scenario with the newscaster, the focus was misplaced on personal achievements, neglecting the newscaster's aspirations and thus failing to build the trust needed for a fruitful relationship. Fostering warmth isn't about finding common ground on the surface level, but about genuinely investing in what matters to others. It demands active listening and a genuine interest in the concerns and passions of the people you interact with. Some leaders fear that warmth might dilute their authority, thinking it might make them appear soft. However, the reality couldn't be more different. Consider the distinction between authoritarian and authoritative leadership. Authoritarian leaders may drive immediate results through fear, setting high bars without showing concern for their team's well-being. This approach, though potentially effective in the short term, often leads to burnout and high turnover. In contrast, leaders who balance authority with warmth inspire collaboration and innovation. They foster an environment where creativity thrives and loyalty is built, enhancing productivity and retention in the long run. Warmth, therefore, isn't just a nice-to-have. It's an essential ingredient in cultivating a culture of mutual respect and shared endeavor. It spurs people to rally behind a cause, not out of obligation, but out of genuine enthusiasm and commitment. In the reflective moments that follow, consider how warmth can transform not just your professional interactions, but deepen the bonds in every facet of your life, rallying others to join you in pursuit of a collective vision. Part 6. Ignite connections through the power of presence and listening. Imagine the warmth that radiates from Al Roker, the beloved weatherman of NBC's Today Show. His genuine, friendly demeanor and ever-present smile make people immediately feel welcomed and valued. I once had the privilege of sharing office space with Roker in the iconic Fisk building in Manhattan. Even as a renowned figure, he had this remarkable ability to make you feel like you were the only person who mattered in that moment. It wasn't a special treatment reserved for select individuals. This was how he interacted with everyone, earning him widespread admiration. This exemplifies a crucial truth. The key to fostering warmth is to offer your undivided attention to others. Cultivating warmth is about more than just maintaining a pleasant disposition. It's about truly engaging with those around you, making them feel seen and heard. This connection becomes particularly essential during moments of disagreement or tension. Should friction arise, take a moment to pause and genuinely inquire about the concerns of the other party. Listening attentively to their response not only provides a chance for reflection, but also diffuses potential conflict, demonstrating a willingness to understand and thereby lowering defenses. Your body language, too, speaks volumes about your level of engagement. An absent gaze or a hand on the doorknob, while in conversation sends a message of disinterest, quenching any semblance of warmth. Staying present, both mentally and physically, is paramount to conveying genuine warmth. Embracing active listening, The practice of fully concentrating on what is being said rather than passively hearing the speaker's words is another pillar of warmth. This involves allowing the speaker to express themselves without interruptions, followed by a confirmation from you to ensure their message was accurately received. This validation, even in the absence of agreement, strengthens connections and builds trust. Active listening does more than foster rapport. It unveils the underlying needs, wishes, or concerns of others, positioning you to offer meaningful support or solutions. Moreover, the tone, pace, and volume of your voice are instrumental in emanating warmth. A voice that's too fast, loud, or pitched high can inadvertently sever the warm connection you're striving to build. Mindful vocal modulation can, therefore, enhance the warmth of your interactions. In essence, the warmth you emit through attentive presence, engaging body language, and thoughtful listening can transform ordinary exchanges into meaningful connections, laying the groundwork for relationships built on mutual respect and understanding. Part 7. The vibrant force of energy in shaping influence. Recall the transformational experience of attending a constitutional law class taught by Professor Barry Friedman. This wasn't the typical lecture that students endured. It was a journey. Despite his unassuming appearance, Friedman had a magnetic presence, captivating his audience with the art of storytelling, fused with his undeniable enthusiasm for the subject. Each session mirrored the escalating intensity of a Stairway to Heaven performance, engaging students deeply, making the intricate threads of constitutional law not just relatable but alive. It was this infectious energy that convinced me to sign up for every class Friedman offered. This leads us to an undeniable truth. Energy is synonymous with influence. Sitting as the third pillar of the AUE strategy, energy is the spark that propels this powerful trifecta into dynamic action. With authority, you command respect. Warmth cultivates trust, but it's energy that compels people to act, to follow. At its core, energy is the marriage of conviction in your beliefs and the vibrancy with which you present them. It's about being utterly present, invested in the moment, and most importantly, genuine in your engagement. The essence of its potency lies in emotional connectivity. It's about making eye contact, manifesting warmth, and fostering an immediate bond. This initial connection sets the stage for your enthusiasm to resonate more deeply, allowing you to weave your narrative in a way that not only captures attention, but also inspires action. This strategy was Friedman's ace, making his teachings irresistibly engaging. Yet it's crucial to strike the right balance between energy and warmth. We've all felt the disconnect when confronted with someone whose zeal overshadows their capacity for genuine interaction. An abundance of energy that lacks warmth can alienate rather than allure. Conversely, warmth devoid of energy falls flat. Imagine a colleague who is universally liked for their kind-heartedness but whose subdued demeanor keeps them in the shadows during promotion time. While being personable is a plus, without the vigor to excite and lead, opportunities slip by. In a nutshell, to ascend to a leadership role and to mobilize your team effectively requires an exquisite blend of warmth and energy. Being amiable isn't sufficient without the zest to inspire and lead the charge. But how can you harness your energy to inspire without tipping the scales into intensity that overwhelms? Delving deeper into this question will unearth insights into leveraging energy as a force of constructive influence. Part 8. Shifting Focus, the key to harnessing your energy. Imagine the apprehension of standing before a vast audience, the spotlight casting your shadow across the stage. The quiet before the applause, the fluttering heartbeat anticipating the first word. It's here in the grip of vulnerability that fears often whisper doubts. The troubling thoughts of stumbling, of an unforgiving audience's judgment, whirl in your mind. But as you take the stage, the reality of your shaking hands and wavering voice confronts you. Your focus inward magnifies every perceived flaw. At this crossroads of self-doubt, there's a transformative strategy. Shift your focus outward. towards the needs and expectations of your audience. This approach is the essence of using energy in a way that not only empowers you, but also engages and inspires your listeners. When your primary concern shifts from "how will I perform" to "how can I contribute to my audience," a profound change occurs. This change transcends the barriers of self-consciousness, inviting a surge of positive, outward-focused energy. An authentic frame of mind emerges when you see your role not as a test of perfection, but as a meaningful opportunity to share, to educate, or to lead. This mindset liberates, making you more genuine in the eyes of your audience. Modulating your energy to resonate with those around you further amplifies your effectiveness. It involves tuning into the collective energy, gauging its tempo, and adjusting your vibrancy accordingly to fold everyone into the narrative you're weaving. This adaptability ensures your message is not just heard but felt. Whether dialing back the intensity for intimate, reflective moments or ramping it up to galvanize a crowd, body language plays a pivotal role in projecting this energy. Expressive, open gestures and a face that mirrors your emotions speak volumes, inviting your audience to connect on a deeper level. This physical openness complements your verbal message, presenting a harmonious, engaging persona. But beyond tactics and adjustments lies something more fundamental: a genuine enthusiasm for learning, a boundless curiosity, and a heartfelt commitment to serve and uplift others. These traits magnetize, drawing others to your cause, your vision, your dream. Thus, understanding and mastering the outward-focused use of energy transcends mere presentation skills. It's about fostering meaningful connections, inspiring action, and leading with a spirit of generosity. Remember, by turning your gaze outward, you not only illuminate the path for others, but also discover the brightest version of yourself, ready to lead, share, and make a difference. Final summary. Reaching the zenith of your potential hinges on more than just your technical skills or knowledge. It's deeply rooted in how effectively you communicate your value to others. While not everyone is born a natural communicator, the good news is that these skills can be honed with intention and practice. The journey towards becoming a compelling communicator starts with a reflection on your verbal articulation and nonverbal cues, such as body language. Ask yourself, do my presence and mannerisms inspire confidence and command respect? To truly connect and resonate with those around you, it's imperative to recognize and value their contributions during interactions. Demonstrating genuine warmth by giving people your undivided attention makes you more approachable and relatable, laying the foundation for meaningful relationships. Furthermore, injecting your interactions with vibrant energy not only captivates, but also encourages others to engage with your vision and ideas. It's this dynamic blend of energy, coupled with warmth, all underpinned by an aura of authority, that forms the cornerstone of impactful communication. Embracing this trinity, authority, warmth, and energy, equips you with a powerful recipe for success. By refining these aspects of your communication, you position yourself to not just be seen, but also to inspire and lead, paving the way to realizing your full potential. Thank you for joining me today on this journey of learning and discovery as we explored the insights of another thought-provoking book in our growing library of knowledge. If you've enjoyed our time together, please take a moment to follow our podcast, give us a 5-star rating, and share 20-minute books with other knowledge seekers. Your support truly means a lot. Don't forget to join me again in the next episode, where we will delve into another enriching book. Until then, happy reading and happy listening.